What's up, gamers? We are back with more Starfield. It's actually not too long, about maybe 20 minutes past when I ended the last video. I was going to take some time to think about it, but then, it didn't take me very long to think about it at all. I almost immediately decided I'm gonna stick with the decisions I've made to do the meditation session and whatever. I feel like all the decisions are that you make over the course of the quest either lead towards the ship including more and the ship including less, right? It being big budget, it being low budget, was the first decision they have you make. And then you listen to everyone's ideas, and you can either approve of them or disapprove of them, or give like a semi-approval of them. I did so for every decision I made was like I went for the big budget, and then I went around the table and I basically approved of everyone's decision, I think, or I gave like a semi-approval. I think one person I was like, no, no thanks. Um, and then I had an option to like make everyone choose something to cut or to do meditation. And I did meditation. So like 90 something percent of the decisions I made were leading towards a what I presume is going to be like a bigger and fancier ship, and I think I'm okay with that. Like I think that's what I want is as many bells and whistles as possible. No matter what the outcome is, I assume I'm going to get a pretty fancy ship out of this. Could have maybe been a little more fancy if I'd done more missions. Um, but I haven't seen like decisions in this game have that much of a nuanced impact on things, on the end result yet. So I kind of doubt it. I kind of feel like I maybe that quest was leading to like three or four different ship outcomes that you could get depending on what answers you gave. Maybe each decision affects the stats of the end ship a little bit. Um, but ultimately, everything in this game, as far as ships are concerned, is modular. So even if I have like weaker weapon systems, I can upgrade the weapon systems, or a weaker engine, I can upgrade the engine. So I think going towards like getting the best of everything was a good call. So you may notice I'm back in Sonny DeFalco's bedroom because right after I ended the last video, um, where I was on Titan at New Homestead, doing some things there. I, as I mentioned in the last video, my plan was to come back here between videos and search this place very thoroughly, go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and try and find the roof access key. And it did not take me long. I found it surprisingly quickly. Um, I went back and I immediately came to the upstairs area, came to the upstairs area, explored the bedrooms on the other end first, and then I came back here. I got back to Sonny DeFalco's bedroom and did a thorough search of this bedroom, and I found that this corner of the room right here was neglected by me in my initial search. There's an amp in this pharmaceutical kit. There's an Aurora sitting on the counter here, and, yup, a rooftop key sitting right here. Of course it was in his bedroom. Like, should have been the first place I searched, but it was like the third place I searched, to be fair. Really only took me about 20 minutes to come back here and search the place and find that key. And in the course of doing that, I decided that I'm just going to keep the decisions I've made so far. So I decided I'm not done playing today. I want to play some more. So I started up another stream, and here we are. Here we are. You're all caught up now. Let's head back out to the roof and see what is behind this key. I mean, I can't imagine there's too much more to this place. I was kind of shocked that the rooftop key was even a thing in the first place. Because I felt like this place was pretty thoroughly searched, but then, you know, apparently there is some area I'm still being gatekept from, quite literally. And this is taking me back inside, which is, it's so weird, like, what else is there? I'm in the vents again, I guess. My fear, which I think is going to be realized shortly here, is that this is just another way. Like, I could have started on the high ground on the rooftop if I'd found the key and then gone through the vents this way. Like, part of me thinks this is just going to lead back to somewhere I've already been, right? Like, was that just, like, my back in part of the vents I've already explored before? Like, did I come back down here and not notice that this could be open? And it went in here and then dropped in here? Yeah, I've for sure been in this room before. Hold on. Where's this lead then? Yeah, so it's just taking me back to places I've already been, which is fine. I mean, good. But now I don't have to constantly have a nagging question in the back of my mind as to where that key led. Just a shortcut. Totally a waste of my time probably to come back here and search for it. But it like I said, it was surprisingly quick. I found it pretty quickly. I thought for sure I had like an hours long search ahead of me, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. So since I've decided to just stick with what I've done so far in this mission, I'm gonna go turn this in. This is actually killing a few birds with one stone because I wanted to go back to New Atlantis, check in with SNNN because I've never gone into their like corporate building. So there might be some interesting stuff to do there. Yeah. You have contraband. Settled systems require scanning of your ship's cargo before attempting to land here. Add a destination to the planet. Oh, because I just picked up that one extra Aurora, didn't I? Right. 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 There's this part of me that's like a super pack rat that feels like there's like I can't just like abandon this Aurora. But also I did go and sell the Aurora. I did go and sell the Aurora a wolf from the last time I was here, and it gave me basically nothing. Like, not an amount of credits worth going all the way back to Wolf for. Even if I had like 18 again, right? And I don't have 18 again, I just have 1.
Captain, hello. I am
Hi, Vespa. So the pack rat in me insists on me not dropping it inside of here where I'll never go back to get it ever. The pack rat in me wants to drop it here by where my ship is. This is the compromise I'm making for my pack rat self. It's going to be sitting right here next to where the ship lands. If I ever like feel compelled to come back here and get some contraband for whatever reason, like if I get a mission to like smuggle an Aurora out of Neon to give to someone, probably the easiest way for me to do it will be to come back here and grab it. So we know where it is. We'll remember it's there. And that should enable me to just go ahead and fast travel. Yeah, straight to the lodge. Let's do it. Although going to the straight to the lodge is how I keep forgetting to go to SNNN, but I'm not going to forget this time, damn it. I'm going to remember. I'm a man with goals. I'm a space cowboy with goals in mind, and I'm going to accomplish those goals for sure. But first and foremost, let's talk to Walter and tell him the good news about the extremely overpriced and over-engineered ship that he's not even going to sell a single unit of.
Hope my employees don't give you too much trouble. I'm expecting big things from you with this ship project. Don't let me down.
Yeah, big things is exactly what you're going to get. I managed to get your new ship project back on track.
Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived.
Oh yeah? What do you think about it?
It's certainly interesting. They managed to cram just about everything they could into it. Honestly, I don't think it ever occurred to me to do something like that. I'll be honest with you. This is the most expensive ship we've ever made. But I'm confident we can set a price point to make it work. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your
yes,
parts.
I knew I was going to get a ship out of this.
Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
Thanks, Walter. You give me 11,500 credits for that, too. That's, I think, one of the biggest rewards I've gotten for a quest so far. I don't know why that updated my Further Into the Unknown quest, but...
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
Oh, thank you for mentioning that, Walter, because you reminded me that I really want to have a chat with all the members of Constellation. No time like the present, right?
What can I help you with?
Speaking of them, Sarah, you have anything you want to say to me about the Starboard?
I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process.
I wasn't really that impressed. Cut to the chase and tell me how to deal with them. So you've never encountered anything like them before?
Of course not. No
Yeah, she's the
one
leader
has.
of Constellation.
If an encounter with this level of importance had occurred in the past, I assure you that Constellation would be well acquainted with it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. They strike me as a faction that's been around for a while, but their whole shtick is like keeping themselves and their motives hidden from humans like us. You seem pretty shaken up about the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race.
Oh, so you're on board with me and Baird on this.
It's
definitely not human, whatever they are.
Oh, we could learn so much from them.
You sound afraid. I don't think they'd be willing to teach us anything. You sound like you admire them. Do you think they'd be willing to teach us?
The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely. If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves.
Agreed. This is such a, like all these. Well, I don't like any of these dialogue options. You sound afraid. Like I don't think she does. Right? She sounds excited, if anything. You sound like you admire them. Like I don't think she does. Right? Maybe. Like she sounds impressed by them, but I feel like admires a bridge too far here. And I don't think they'd be willing to teach us anything like true. But she literally just said that. This would just be me repeating her dialogue back to
You're
her.
awfully quiet.
Yeah, Sarah, you're giving me some lousy dialogue options here. I don't like them. I'm gonna go with this one. You sound like you admire them.
I do. More than you'll ever know.
I guess she does admire them.
Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know
Definitely
they're here
not.
to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I had a space battle with Starborn. It seems to be a random encounter I can get now. So there's definitely not just one of them. It's a whole faction with multiple ships. I worry they're here to destroy us. I don't worry that, so I'm not going to say that. The possibility that they have a hidden agenda is disturbing. Sure, I mean, they very clearly have a hidden agenda. No possibility about it. I'm hoping we can come to some sort of understanding with them. That's true. Yeah, I'll say
I feel
that.
exactly the same way. But it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions.
Mine too, Sarah. Mine too. So, one thing I noticed during this conversation is she's doing a lot of, I feel the same way. That's exactly my thinking on the matter. Blah, blah, blah. Like, clearly she's liking the things I'm saying to her. But I'm not getting the feedback that I usually do in the upper right-hand corner where it's like, Sarah liked that. Sarah didn't like that. I'm wondering if it's because I don't currently have her assigned to a station on my crew. If, like, my relationship with her is not being impacted by this conversation because I have her unassigned. Which makes me kind of concerned that like this is a wasted
silence
opportunity
is
having this
getting
dialogue with
awkward.
her now in this way. I'll definitely finish the dialogue with her and just write that off. Like I'm definitely not interested in pursuing the romance path with Sarah. I think if that's only an option you can get with members of your crew, I'd rather do Andrea, who's a member of Constellation, or I'd even prefer Lynn, personality-wise, to Sarah for a romanceable option. So I'm not too concerned about
You okay?
accidentally missing a chance to improve my relationship with her. But I think my plan originally was to talk to everyone here at the lodge while I was here to do the Starborn dialogue. But now that I'm seeing that with Sarah, I mean, it's also a possibility that I am improving my relationship with her, but it just isn't showing on my screen because it's being blocked by her like skills up there. I'm not saying like it annoys me that there's this whole like Mateo option where I can say they're Aeons, which is like the Barrett path. I can say they're Angels, which is like the Mateo path.
Hello?
I think they're time travelers is definitely not something I'm gonna say. I think time travelers is what Sam is maybe thinking about things. Excuse me. I'm so tempted to have my usual rant about this. They're clearly some type of alien life form.
Obviously.
I don't know if
But
clearly
there has
is
to
the
be
word.
more to these beings than simply originating from another world. Their name
Yeah.
alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Yeah, sounds good. If you had to guess, why do you think they call themselves
I'm
Starborn?
not really sure. Scientifically speaking, we're all born from the stars. Most of the chemical components of our body, carbon, oxygen, sulfur, are exactly the same as those manufactured by internal stellar reactions. Now, ask someone like Matteo the same question, and he'd probably give a more theological answer. But hey, it's all a guessing game anyway.
We should make every effort to learn about these beings. We should be cautious dealing with things beyond our no. Whatever they are, we should stay out of this.
Exactly.
Ah,
We
Sarah
must
Morgan
use
liked
all of
that.
the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts.
Oh, thank you, game, for giving me feedback on that. That I feel so much better about doing this now. Okay, we are going to go around. We're going to talk to everyone. We're going to talk to everyone because well, it looks like she just was ambivalent about the other things I was saying, but she liked that. So, and it showed up on my screen and everything. Good. I'll be there to help you every step of the way. I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of the mystery. No, why am I putting it all on her? I just don't want you to get hurt. I mean, true, but I'm going to say this.
Thank you. I really appreciate your support right now.
Oh, she liked
You know,
that
it's
too.
funny.
I think.
When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear.
How are
This
you
encounter with
looking
the
up at the
Starborn
stars with your eyes
is
closed?
that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say.
Nice. Oh, there's the fort option. The game is giving us yet another opportunity to go down that path with Sarah if we want to. It very notably did not give me that opportunity with Andrea, but I know I keep saying she's my preference. I'm probably annoying the crap out of someone. You know, so like in real life, she might not be interested in me. I might not be her type. She might be asexual or a lesbian or
You in deep thought or something?
or just plain just not my type. Not interested in someone like me. Although she seems to like me quite a bit, but like. It's interesting that this is the second time I've gotten a fort option with her, and I've already gotten a fort option with Barrett as well, but not with Andrea, which leads me to believe that maybe Andrea's just not interested. I'm really curious if you're a female character, if I would have already gotten the fort option with her. What are you expecting to learn?
Truthfully, I haven't the slightest idea. But just the thought that any of the secrets of the universe could be revealed from the Starborn is terribly exciting.
Yeah, agreed. I'm excited too. I mean, especially since they're clearly connected to something very alien in regards to these artifacts and these temples. I have a few things I'd love to whisper in your ear right now. Just don't go risking your life to learn the secret. We'll get you there. I want to be positive. Like, what's all this, like, hedging my bets shit? We'll get you there, I
I
promise.
could count on your support.
She
Well
liked
then,
that.
I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable time.
No, it's nice
Just
talking to
do
you,
be
Sarah,
careful
although
if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation.
one of the most valuable... Aw, that's nice of you to say, Sarah. You have starkly reminded me that I need to, like, make a conscious effort to talk to people from the front, because it's so distracting during dialogue when they're, like, craning their neck to speak to me. Let's go see if we can. I think I saw
occasionally had my
Vladimir over
doubts
here on the
about
couch.
Constellation as an investment. But
Good
now,
luck out there on the
well,
fringe.
it's clearly money well
Keep
spent.
Vladimir.
both eyes on the back while you're out there. Make sure those Starborn don't creep up on you.
What's your take on the
Find
Starborn?
myself thinking of the fleet. You know you can take a mark. You don't open comms. It's all storm and fire and sifting the wreckage after it's over. But if you're not so sure, you play the bully's gambit. Hope they don't challenge the threats you throw at them. Sound familiar?
Interesting, interesting. What he just said was very insightful. It like at first I was like, what is he talking? But I get it now. Like he's saying that, when he was in the Crimson Fleet, when you like are approaching an enemy ship, you have two options. You can just, blow them to smithereens, take them out, and take your spoils, or if you're not too sure of your opponent, you can, open communication.
If you don't want
you
to
keep your
talk,
comms silent,
we don't have
like
to.
you said, and just attack. Or you can, if you're not too sure of your opponent, you can open communications and hope that they, respond the way you want to your threats, right? So he's sort of making the point that like the Starborn didn't just like attack me and take the artifact. They tried communicating and making threats first. So maybe they're not not as all powerful as they like to pretend that they are. I think that's what he was implying, at least. And see, now I'm responding, right? I can say maybe they just wanted to avoid
I've
unnecessary
lost
violence.
you.
You didn't see their ship. We didn't stand a chance. That's not true. I kicked their butt, honestly. You're saying it was just posturing.
Thoughts taking a stroll through my mind is all. A striker
I think
lurking
that's
in the
very
shadows
insightful,
has good
Vladimir.
reason to hide. Won't be easy to drag them into the light.
I was hoping you could point me to another artifact temple.
Haven't
I
made a
guess.
match yet. So
Okay. It was lit up, so I just wanted to click it just in case.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
True. I want to get Mateo's take next, but it occurs to me that I should probably save now that I've talked to like a bunch
Ask
of people.
if you've got questions.
In case the game crashes.
Speak up
or
if you
something.
have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
You really think the Starborn could be something like Avenging Angels? I finally realized that was what he was like. He really believed it was something like that. I don't like that perspective. They're like strong disagree that that's what they are.
There's certainly precedent, isn't there? We've been operating for
Not
a while
actual
now on
precedent,
the
just
fringes of what
literary
we,
precedent.
humans, know and understand. Why rule anything out? I just think we should be open-minded. Keep everything on the table.
Yeah. Facts. He's not gonna like it if I say that. I'm not sure I'm ready for supernatural facts, but I'm sorry, Mateo, but angels probably wouldn't need spaceships.
I did say it was a metaphor, didn't I? Never meant it to be taken
No, you
completely
didn't.
literally,
You seem
but
to be quite literal
you
about
never
it.
know. Maybe they appeared in a form we're familiar with. It's the argument I have with Walter every other week. Science and reason have their place, but so does faith. We have all of them at our disposal, and I don't for 1 second believe they're mutually exclusive.
Oh, I don't either, but like, bruh, he went straight from being like, I was just metaphorical. You didn't think I was being literal, did I? And then like his next sentence was, maybe they're angels appearing in a form or more for like, that's literal, dude. That's you literally believing they're angels.
Take care
like,
of yourself.
That's not like, do we need to have a conversation about what metaphor means? I'm probably being too harsh on Mateo. He's one of the few that's never like, oh, you moved to this table. That's interesting. He's one. Oh, and because you're going to sit on the couch now. He's one of the few members, like I think the
Burning
only member of
helium across
Constellation
the far
besides
reaches is
Vladimir.
dangerous work. Would have told you to gear up even before we knew we had competition.
Yeah. That's never. Well, I guess Walter too. I guess there's a few members of Constellation that have never offered to join my crew. I mean, even Sarah never offered to join my crew. She just did. She like forced herself on me. She still counts though, right? I can pick her back up if I want to. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting? I feel really bad if there is. No, I think I've talked to everyone now. I mean, I haven't talked to my adoring fan about it, but I think it's only the members of Constellation, as far as I can tell, that actually have input to give. Right. Well, oh man, I almost did it again, where I fast travel away, but nope, I remembered the other thing I wanted to do in New Atlantis. We're gonna go pop on over to SNN headquarters. Now, do I remember where their headquarters are? No. But if I had to guess, I would say the commercial district. So I think, what quest do I have selected right now? The main quest. So I think this is leading me back to my ship. So theoretically, if I follow the quest marker, it should bring me to the, like, the train, you know? And then I should be able to take the train to the commercial district. In theory. Well, that is the train. Oh yeah, I wonder if, is this usually where that lady is that wants the coffee? I don't see her. Maybe she's at a different stop on the transit here. Commercial district, yeah, should be there. I think that's where I saw it before. What I ought to do is just look for one of those info terminals. I know they tell me exactly where it is. Well, not exactly. So we've got Terra Brew, Infinity Limited.
As you can see, traffic is good.
A prospective colonist family used list resources to find a new home. A remote home filled with life in ideal performance. The only problem is that home does not exist. So instead of starting a new life, free of fools and completely self-reliant, the family returned to New Atlantis.
Oh yeah, I've heard this news broadcast. In case anyone was wondering why I stopped dead, I couldn't tell where that SNN broadcast was coming from, but
Completely different.
It's me.
I mean, you look great, but isn't it going to confuse him? He won't even recognize you.
oh, he must have got
can
genetically
I help
enhanced. Oh, this is enhanced.
You are one.
That's why they're having this conversation.
For our third date,
Wait, did
I'll be
someone just
ready.
say? Did I just see dialogue starting with Walter? Oh, Warner.
It's dizzying keeping up with my friends.
So what do we got here? The distribution centers here, Galbanks here, Outlands here. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Found it. SSNN. I've been calling it SNNN, haven't I? That's just wrong. My bad. Um, this is the train station? Is this where I just came from? Did I like... Oh, here we go. Commercial district. SSNN field office this way. I mean, it's right there, right? But... must have come in there and just not noticed the sign and not bothered to turn around. Yeah, here we go.
You can't go in. You just can't.
But David's my friend. He writes me.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
But I came all this way.
Oh, she's fangirling.
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
You are
The
the
security
best.
guard's really nice.
David's amazing.
Yeah, you're being very
And
nice.
I hear he's single.
David
huh?
Barron is the most famous journalist in the settled systems.
Oh. Yeah. I was about to ask, like, who's David? And then he's like, I got you. I got your back. I'll tell you who David is.
I've just got a feeling about you. You have a story to tell.
I've got a feeling about you. You've got a quest to give. Before I start talking to all the named NPCs in here, let's do a quick save.
Welcome to
Nadia.
SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
It's interesting. The subtitles are using her last name, Mufaz, instead of, I think it was Natalia. God, I've already forgotten. I'm sorry. Who are you?
A cog in the machine. If you mean literally, Nadia Mufaz,
Nadia.
head researcher
Nadia
of the
Mufaz.
office. So
Head
if we got
researcher.
any facts wrong, I'm the one who files your complaint into the shredder.
Into the shredder, huh? So, what's your problem with David
We
Barron?
spend hundreds of hours digging into stories, sorting the lies from the damned lies. Then David performs a 2-minute segment and wins an award. Who'd have a problem with that?
Yeah, I get it. He's an egomaniac in the face of the news, but no one sees. Like, you're the one who does all the work behind this. Oh, you look tired too. Pretty sure she just yawned. She looks like she's about to nod off. So I guess my options are, I just, you know how yawns are contagious? I literally just yawned, like I muted my mic for it, but I literally just yawned watching this NPC yawn in game, which is pretty funny. I can say nice to meet you too.
Searching the old memory banks, huh?
Yeah, I'm deciding which one of these bad options to do. I think this is like me being sardonic. So it may not go over well, but I can agree with her about David, but I just don't know him enough to say anything. So nice to meet you too.
Sorry. Long day. Longer night.
Yeah, I did say it sardonically. Oh well.
How about a do-over?
But she's taking
Let's
it.
take a
okay,
look at
so.
you.
Yeah, take a look.
You're not from around here. My guess is you work, really work, for a living.
I do.
I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
I sure do. My life has gotten very weird and interesting lately.
Sounds like an old pickup line. But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Whoa. This is so interesting. So I can like be a source, like a confidential source for this reporter. This is neat. Look at all these options it's given me. Holy crap. I probably should have come here a long time ago is the impression I'm getting from this. So I'm glad I'm doing it now, but look how far back this stuff goes. Like,
really unusual.
the Gal Bank robbery in Aquila City has got to be super old news by now. In fact, I've already heard SSNN reports on it. But I am a primary source, which is very important. I certainly have details that they won't know. I'm going to ask the 2 questions first. The 3 questions first? Ooh, I'd like to spread the truth about Ron Hope. Oh my goodness. So many options. I'm spoiled for choice here. What's David Barron really
Dear
like?
Lord, everyone wants to know about Baron.
I don't really. I just want to know.
He's a smart guy.
I can learn.
He cares about what he's reporting. He's way too damn cozy with the UC, and that's a problem for us staying impartial. My biggest beef with him is he's credited with everything he reports, and he doesn't lift a finger to correct that impression.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get
I
your
could
beef
take a
with him.
breather too.
Yeah, relax. I'm talking to the people here. So, like, I've heard, like, other people say that SSNN is supposed to be non-biased, but they're based right here in New Atlantis, you know. But to hear actually from one of their employees about, like, I think she's the second, like, person that works for them. Like, that guy at Wolf also said something to that effect. So it's good to hear them all sort of repeating that, you know, sentiment that they try to be unbiased. And she's even bothered by the fact that this one of their hotshot reporters is a little too biased on the side of the UC, which I definitely appreciate. I like her. We're gonna give her some scoops. We're gonna give her some juicy stories. So how's it working
We're
for
short-staffed,
SSNN?
overworked, and trying to report on a million things at once.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
to
about to
mention
give you a
there's a
million things to
constant
report on,
battle
to be
with the
honest.
powers that be to maintain our journalistic principles. So, things are just swell.
So there are some powers that be that try to sway you. What stories are you working on right now?
I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous.
It's
They'd
not
probably
dangerous
be all
down
for it
there.
if David asked.
Oh, nice. So this is a quest. Think anyone will read something like
I
that?
wouldn't be writing it if I didn't. Most people in New Atlantis like to pretend the well doesn't exist. I think it's important to call attention to what's going on down there.
I'd be willing to do the
Really?
interviews for you.
You sure? The well's a pretty dangerous place.
It's
It
not.
might
I've
be too
been
much
down
for a
there plenty.
first-time reporter.
Oh, don't worry about me. If I help you out, will you give me credit as a co-author? No, that's not necessary.
Great.
Consider it done.
I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zaran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the Med Bay. You don't need to
Yeah,
ask
sure.
too
I've
many
met
tough
them all,
questions.
I believe.
I just want to read on how their businesses are doing and how things are in the well.
Sure.
I really can't thank you enough.
You got it, Mufaz. Oh God, that kicked me out of your
Do you have a
dialogue. Though.
story
I don't
for
like
me
that.
or not?
Yeah. Let's start at the top. I have information about the Gal Bank robbery on Aquila City.
You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff.
We
That
did.
true?
It is true. My first time there too. Welcome to Aquila. Don't mind the robbery. Can't believe that bank has been hit more than once. No, there was a standoff, all right.
I'd say I'm surprised, but this is my total lack of surprise face. What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang?
I negotiated with the game and talked them down.
You did what? I mean, you're well spoken, but a hostage negotiator? I'll do some
By the end of
research
this,
and
she's
make
going to
sure
be so
that checks
impressed with
out.
me.
These things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt?
No. Thankfully, there were no casualties, not even any injuries I know of.
That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You
Yeah.
were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any
I was.
comment
I'm
on
a
the Freestar
primary source.
Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a black eye.
Well, I am a Freestar Ranger. Look at this crap. If the Rangers can't protect their own bank, who can they protect? Like, it's weird to give me this dialogue option. Desperate people do desperate things. The Rangers kept it from turning into a massacre.
That's really good to know. Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks
It
for
sounds
the
like you're
interview.
maybe a little
And take
prejudiced
this.
against Freestar Collective also. Oh,
My
nice.
source
Give me
is
a little
back.
money for that.
Here to report anything else?
The Crimson Fleet attacked an Argos mining facility on Vectera.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field.
That's even older than
And
the Galbank thing.
you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Constellation commissioned the dig. The Crimson Fleet wanted the
Bad
proceeds.
blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
Holy crap. I'm not sure, like, I worry about the consequences of giving all this stuff to a reporter. I worked for Argos, now I'm with Constellation. I mean, I should probably click this, right? But I like the idea of just, like, having her become thoroughly impressed with me through telling of all my exploits.
Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered
Down
the
to smoke a
basics.
pipe.
How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
I took point on defense with my handy mining laser. No, I used an Eon, actually. I killed the whole lot of them single-handedly. No, the mine crew banded together and fought them off with mining lasers. We had help. Barrett, a member of Constellation, and his robot
How
Vasco.
heartwarming. Constellation banding together with some dusty miners? I like it. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report. You have another story for me?
I have an inside... This is the one I really was interested in getting to. I have an inside story about the death of Ron Hope.
What a sordid mess. We've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but I'd love to get your take on the record. So there was a mercenary company, the First, and they were involved in taking farmlands from Freestar Collective families. Extortion, death threats, murder, all of it. Is that right?
Who's the other source? The Hope Tech foreman, Burgett?
Not going to say. I will never, ever give up my source. If anybody
good.
asks
So
about
hopefully
you,
none of this will come
they
back
get the
to me.
same answer.
I appreciate that. Your other source got it right, I guess.
Good to know. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, the Ron Hope, was involved with it at the highest level.
Oh,
All of
your
that
other source
suffering
really
was
did
a plot to save
have all the
Hope Tech from
deeds.
going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt.
Yeah.
The other sources say you killed Ron Hope. Is that correct?
Well, your other source, whoever your source is, it must be Bridget. Like, no one else knows all the things that she just said. Other than, like, members of my crew. I mean, he attacked me. It was self-defense. Like, where's that dialogue option? I only killed Ron Hope after he tried bribing me and worse.
And all that money didn't help in the end. After all of that, the future of Hope Tech is an open question. Their stock has already taken a beating. Not sure if it's going to go into freefall. Any comment?
Despite what Ron Hope did, Hope Tech is a great company. I know it'll weather the storm, and I really believe that. The other people I've met there seem like good folks, and the company seems like a good family, despite what Ron Hope did.
For what it's worth, I'm rooting for them too. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought.
This whole conversation, she acted like she didn't know who I was, and then we get to the Ron Hope thing, and she's like, I heard you killed him. Like, I haven't even introduced myself to you. What do you mean? She gave me a quest, right? Oh, right, to interview people.
If you have a
the
news story
well.
for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee.
We'll definitely do that, and we'll come back to... Oh, wow, there's David Barron right frickin' there. And that's this whole place, huh? Well, let's talk to David Barron next then.
Administrations come and go in the big city, but SSNN is here to stay.
Oh, does he really not have any actual dialogue? That's fine, because I want to save
It's
before I talk to him
important
anyway.
that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source. We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies. If you ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your anonymity.
Despite what she said about David, I
It's
like him.
important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary
Alright, he's
news
repeating
source.
himself now, though, so I
Welcome
think
to
we're done.
SSNN.
I will meet David. It's going to happen.
He's literally right there.
I can't believe I'm here. SSNN.
Okay, lady.
Hi, mister.
Hello? Jordan and Charlie, also a named NPC.
I wish
How are
I
you
could
doing
go
today,
with you on
Jordan?
your ship, but I'm not old enough.
Yeah, you've got some growing to do still.
I wish I lived on a spaceship. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a three-star ranger.
Nice! That was not something I expected to hear from a kid here in New Atlantis, of all places, but hell yeah, kid. Hell yeah. Well, that's another named NPC with nothing to
Bobby
really say to
mentioned
me.
he met you.
Whoa.
He's had quite the adventure.
I can't believe
Oh,
the
right,
UC
Martha.
just wrote us off like that.
And Philip. I found out what actually happened with you guys because I went to that star station finally. Got the other half of that tale. So I'm definitely gonna do this. While I'm here in New Atlantis for sure. So we'll head back to the spaceport and go down to the well and do some interviews. Interview some people. Find out how they feel about their life down in the well. This quest is probably some world building that they wanted you to do when you first were in New Atlantis, but I'm glad I'm getting to it now.
What do you think I should wear? I'm thinking something.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand?
Also, the daughter really is the
No
owner.
causing trouble
The mom
in here.
just continues to help out here.
Always nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop in whenever you'd like.
Thank you, Kay. You're the best.
No
Way better
shortage
than
of
your
hungry
daughter.
mouths to feed around here. Keeps us on our toes. Nothing else?
Gotta put on my news reporter voice for this. I'm with SNNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your business.
Absolutely. I'm sure
I
my
don't know
mom
what
would be
that voice
proud to
was.
have
I'm
the
not doing
place
that
featured
yet.
in an article. What's up?
How are things in the well?
Same as ever. I've lived in the well my whole life, and things have never really changed. The UC government promises to clean the place up every couple years, but there's still just as much crime and poverty as there was when I was a kid. That's why Kay's house is so important. It's the one place people in the well feel safe. Be sure to put that in the article, okay? I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, sure. Will you tell me more about yourself?
Yeah, sure thing. I'm Teresa Mason, and this is my home. My mom's the Kay who founded Kay's house. I grew up here along with the business. My mom passed the place on to me when she decided to retire. Running it is my pride and joy. I've put everything I have into it.
I don't know how retired she seems. She's always here to greet customers and whatnot. I'd like to know how things have been with your
Business
business
is
lately.
steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect, so a lot of folks like to spend time here. The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately. They've been watching the UC surplus store pretty closely. I have a bad feeling they might be planning something. Kay's house has a reputation as a safe place. I don't want to be associated with that kind of thing.
Ooh. That's an interesting tidbit. Some people have been casing the joint, casing the surplus store. There's a lot of weapons and stuff in there. I'd be happy to look into it for
Honestly,
you.
I'd really appreciate that. I'd feel terrible if something happened and I hadn't done anything to try to stop it. Why don't you come by when you have some spare time? And we'll talk it out.
I've got another new mission. So could I have gotten that mission from just talking to her before? Like, did I not choose the dialogue option to learn more about her? Because she, like, annoyed me or something last time I was here? It was so long ago that I was doing my rounds in the well, I don't remember, but I'm getting a lot of just quests. I'm really glad that I decided to, you know, do another, like, look around New Atlantis and do some of these dialogues that I missed before. I think that should be enough
Great.
to go on.
Let me know when the article comes out, will you? I'd like to read it.
Yeah, I'm now infinitely more interested in the quest you just gave me than I am in this interview quest, but crazy how they dovetailed into
those
each
ads
other
for
like that.
Ryujin? You thinking about checking it out, seeing if it's worth it?
No loitering, okay?
Hey, my favorite
Can't say I'll
lockpick
have what you
merchant.
need, but you're welcome to look. Eh,
7 this time. Holy crap. I'll take those. Thank you. I'm with SNNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your business.
A reporter. Fine, but I'm only talking basics. I don't like people snooping around my business.
How have things been in the well recently?
How the hell do you think? Life's a mess down here. I'm not holding my breath for it to get any better.
Will you tell me more about
Name's
yourself?
Henrik. I own Apex Electronics. That's all I'm willing to say to some nosy reporter.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd like to know how things are going at Apex
Door's still
Electronics.
open, isn't it? That's my idea of success. Sorry if you were hoping for something more flowery.
I think that should be enough to
Great.
go on.
Now why don't you help me out and buy something? I scratch
I
your
did.
back, you scratch mine.
I scratched yours first. I'm leaving. Alright, that away for the
I'm not gonna
last
be stuck in this place for
one.
long. All I need is some grease, and I'll turn it
but-
into a break. You'll see.
Wait, what? Hold on.
I'm gonna be a big-time space pilot someday. Gonna have my own ship, my own crew, my own corporate sponsor.
I know I've talked to her before. She's someone I can recruit to my crew, I think. But what can you tell me about the well?
Food? Go to Case. You want an attitude? Try Jake's. You want to
true.
feel empty inside? Get your bags and move in. Seriously though, this place is half doom and all gloom, which is precisely why I am leaving.
I like the well.
Where'd you grow up? A septic tank? It's about the only place worse than this dump.
Hey now.
See ya.
Alright, that was a fun dialogue tree. But I was like trying to interview her like she's one of the people and she's not. Alright, here we go.
We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do.
I'm with SNNN, or SSNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your
A
business
journalist?
for an article.
That's a surprise. Most people don't think anything that goes on in the well is worth writing about. I'd be happy to help if I can.
How have things been in the well
Things
recently?
are always the same in the well. Violent and dangerous. I swear I treat more injuries here than I did when I was a Navy medic.
Will you tell me more about
Sure,
yourself?
if you'd like. My name's Talia. I was born and raised right here in the well.
Well,
I've been
uses
the
her
nurse
last
here at the
name in
med bay
dialogue tree. I
for
guess
over a
it's not so
decade now.
uncommon.
Once upon a time, I was a combat medic for the UC Navy.
Talia O'Shea.
When the colony war ended, I came back to the well to put my skills to use for the people here.
Thank you, Miss O'Shea. I appreciate your candor. I'd like to know how things are going in the med bay these
Things
days.
are always rough at the med bay. I'm the closest thing to a doctor that the well has, and I can't treat everyone. The last few weeks have been especially bad. There's some kind of infection going around, and a lot of kids down here are catching it. It just breaks my heart to see.
I'd be happy to help you out with that.
Oh, you're sweet to offer. There might be something you can do, if you're willing. Let's chat again when you have some time to spare, all right?
Yet another quest. So this mission with the news thing is meant to like help you get a bunch of other side quests you can do here. I am so glad I did all this. I think that should be enough to go on.
All right, dear. You let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
All right, let's take a minute. I'm sorry, I just hit my mic. So we can return to Nadia for primary sources quest, but now we've got reliable care. Speak to Nurse O'Shea about that, and then we've got this. We're switching gears now. This is the one I'm most interested in.
Do you know why
So
this
let's-
place has stood for so long?
If you haven't,
I make sure
you say hello
everyone's
to Mama.
comfy. I tell
She
it
likes
like it
checking in with
is,
everyone.
and I don't take any shit.
Ugh, dialogue prioritization, please. I'd like to help you figure out what's. I'd like to help you figure out what those suspicious customers
Would
are
you?
up to.
I'd really appreciate it. I saw them hanging around the UC surplus earlier today. They sure looked suspicious to me.
Yeah, as you said. I'll head straight to the security office and report. No. I'll take care of them before they can know. What makes you think they're
They've
up
been
to
coming
something?
here regularly for the last couple weeks, and all they do is sit on the balcony and watch the UC surplus. I thought I heard them mention a robbery, but I'm not sure. They seem to know I'm onto them, so they stop talking about it when I'm around.
These are my only two options. I don't like either of these. I'm gonna try and handle it myself. I'll take care of them before they can cause
That's
any
not
trouble.
how I want this handled. Kay's place
Shit.
is the only safe haven in the well. I can't condone violence.
I
If anyone's
wasn't
going to
be
handle
violent.
them, it should be security. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. I don't want to get anyone on security's bad side for no reason. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe you'll have better luck eavesdropping on them than I did. We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're really up to something.
That's the option I really wanted, but it didn't seem like you were gonna give me that option. Oy. Lewis King and Isaac Strom.
I don't know, Isaac. Seems like a tough joint to crack. Nah, that's just what they want you to think, Louis. You see security around here? No, but nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. I had a feeling that goody two-shoes at Kay's place is gonna rat us out.
She did.
Was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there. See? No time like the present.
Bombastic side-eye.
We'll be fine, trust me. We'll be in and out in time to make last call at Jake's. Frick's info is good. This'll be a piece of cake. That's a pretty big if. I've just about had enough of you doubting me, Louis.
Sometimes that's just...
I guess I need to work on my self-confidence. If we pull this off, we'll be swimming in credits. I've never seen anybody else try something like
And
this.
that's how my parents...
You gotta trust me. We'll be fine. Sorry, what? If you say so, Isaac. If we can make this happen, we'll be real big shots around here. I sure hope we can make it happen. Hey, I thought you were on my side here. I have a real bad feeling about this. If we pull this off, we'll be swimming in credits. That's a pretty big if. Hey, I thought you were on my side here.
Alright, they're looping now. It's kinda
on the tip
awkward.
of my tongue.
You were right, they're planning
Don't
a
take it
robbery.
personal if I don't stop to chat. Lots to do.
You
not
were right,
nearly
those
enough
people are
hands to
definitely
do it
planning
all.
to rob the UC surplus.
Damn. I was hoping I had it wrong. I guess that settles it. We have to get the authorities involved before they can go through with the robbery. You should take this straight to Officer Endler at the security office. He'll look into it. If he gives you a hard time,
Okay.
tell him I sent you to make the report. That'll get him on your side.
Oh, he likes you, huh? You and Officer Endler know each other well?
Sort of. He's a regular customer, and I've reported crimes to him before. He's more fair-minded than most of the well security officers.
Snitch, aren't you?
Thanks.
Understood. I'll
Let me
head
know when you've
straight
made
to
the
security
report, okay?
office. Understood.
Nice hat.
I wasn't gonna ask where it is because, like,
It's not that I don't
I know where it is. I've been here before.
What I wouldn't keep. Something I can help you with?
I have a crime report.
Well, that's what we're here for. What's going on?
There's going to be a robbery at the UC
The
surplus.
UC surplus? You sure about that? It's been a long time since someone was stupid enough to rob that place.
Teresa Mason asked me to make the report, I'm sure. I heard them planning it myself. Why don't people try to rob the UC surplus? Because it's full of guns.
It's a military outfit for one thing. Most criminals don't want to make an enemy of the UC. The guy who runs
true.
is pretty
I guess they
intense,
are
too.
affiliated, right?
He wouldn't think twice about shooting a would-be thief.
Yeah, true. I've met him. I heard them planning it myself. Like, I'm worried. She wanted me to name drop her, but, like, isn't it even a bigger thing for me to... I'm just going to say this.
It's hard to argue with first-hand info. I guess I'll take your word for it. I'll head over there now to check it out. Those thieves won't be so cocky with security on patrol.
Facts. All right, man. Well, I'm going to report back to Teresa now and let her know that you know.
That was quick. How'd things go with Officer Endler?
He said he'd patrol the area to make the thieves nervous.
I'm glad to hear it. I'll think twice about trying anything with security in the area. Thanks for your help with this. I feel a lot better knowing security's on patrol down there.
Yeah, sure thing. Glad I could help. Easy enough mission to wrap up. Yeah, sorry, I bumped my mic again just now. I try not to do that. Speak with Nurse O'Shea at the medbay. Let's see what we can do to help her out. Yeah, I guess they were both like, I can see you're in the middle of another
3
quest
gunshots
right now.
this week alone. I guess we know where UC Security's priorities are. And aren't.
Yeah. I'm not a fan, personally. It's why I wanted to handle that thing myself instead of going to UC Security, but she was not a fan of that choice. Oh, that was a weird lag spike. I'd like to help you out with the sick children in your clinic.
You remembered. I'm touched, dear,
I
really.
did. We
Yes,
talked
there's
about this, like,
absolutely
2
something you
minutes
can do
ago.
to help. All the children seem to
Yeah,
have
tell
the
me about
same
it.
stomach bug, but I'm having trouble diagnosing it. Pediatrics isn't my specialty. But one of my colleagues,
Okay.
Dr. Lebedev, is an expert. If I had his research notes, I'm sure I could diagnose the disease and find a treatment.
Alright, go borrow his research notes. Do you know where Dr. Lebedev
He
might
works
be?
topside at Reliant Medical. It's easy to
Oh,
find.
right, makes
It's right
sense.
between Mast and Orion Tower. Dr. Lebedev is
Right, I've been
always
there.
there.
I've been there. I think I've spoken to him before. Can you tell me more
I've
about
seen
the
an uptick
situation?
in cases of sick children in the medbay recently. They all seem to be presenting the same symptoms, but I can't identify the cause.
Yeah, some sort of
It isn't serious
stomach
enough
virus.
to kill them, but I haven't found an effective treatment yet. That has me worried.
Yeah, I can get the notes for you.
Thank you so much. I
Assuming
really
if they kill
appreciate
him
it.
or
I'd
steal
go
them.
myself, but I can't leave the medbay unattended.
Yeah, understandable. No, I'll take care of that for you. Oh, this is the big boy elevator. Takes me straight to the train station. This might actually go directly to the residential district now that I'm thinking about it. And it does. Nice. Oh, they've got peepers here. I like that sound effect. Reminds me of being out in the country. Lakeside or near some wetlands. Right. Pretty sure I've been in here.
The majority
before to
of
talk to
citizens
them.
here in New Atlantis count on Reliant Medical. I believe our reputation speaks for itself.
But I've only ever talked to him to try and buy medical supplies before.
Well, judging by the looks of you, you're in need of some medical attention. We can certainly help.
Hey, rude. Nurse O'Shea sent me to ask for your help with a medical issue.
A medical problem Talia can't solve. I never thought I'd see the day. How can I help?
Oh, that's nice. He respects her. He respects her and what she's doing. I think they have a thing for each other, maybe. Let's find out. Do you and Nurse O'Shea know each other
We've
well?
been professional acquaintances for a long time. She's an excellent nurse. If the well didn't need her so badly, I'd have offered her a job here ages ago.
Right. So, some children in the well have caught a stomach bug, and Nurse O'Shea needs help diagnosing
Sick
it.
children? Well, we can't have that. I'd be happy to help.
Oh, you're a nice guy,
Let's
Alexi.
see.
I like you.
A stomach bug. I've treated plenty of those. I keep extensive notes. I'm sure I have something that can help. Ah.
Yeah, that's exactly what she
Here
wanted.
we go. This should do the trick. I've uploaded
Lexi.
some of my notes on common stomach issues in pediatric patients to this slate. Please pass it on to Talia. She can keep it. And
Oh,
give her
she's
my
gonna
best.
really
Talia.
appreciate that. Thanks,
I
man.
hope everything works out for those kids.
Thank you. Also, interesting that your subtitles use your first name instead of your last name. Anywho. I'm glad she can keep them because I was not very interested in having to run back up here to return it to you after. These fetch quests can feel a little boring and tedious sometimes. I love that sound effect. I know it's just a sampling what they did, but I still enjoy it.
Now one of those threats. Everyone, it would seem, is now in their sights. From the pirates of the Crimson Fleet to the civilian merchant vessels they claim have violated some law. Freestar Collective and United Colonies authorities appear hesitant to officially clamp down on Ecliptic, citing a lack of evidence, and the fact that they occasionally still employ the services of the contract company.
Oh. I was wondering if that would be one of my stories, but it wasn't. Load screen.
What was the name of that guy? Contact.
If you need patching up, we'll see what we can do. I've got limited resources, but I try not to turn anyone away just because they're light on credits.
I have the research notes you needed from Dr. Lebedev.
Really? Let's see. Ah, this is perfect.
Oh, I
I knew
should have read
Dr.
that
Lebedev would
first.
have
Oh,
what I
well.
needed. I'll have this solved in no time with these notes for reference. Thank you so much, dear. Really. I couldn't have done this without you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Alright. And last but not least, time to return to our favorite news reporter and tell her all about my interviews with people in the well. This is a weird path that's having me take back to her, but that's okay. Guess I'm gonna go to the spaceport and then get on the train to go to the commercial district and then take it from there. Kind of salty I didn't read that thing. I wonder if there's any. I mean, it's probably there's probably just some interesting stuff about like, oh, you know, have them drink some warm ginger tea to settle their stomach. But it could have been some cool world building stuff. An alien retrovirus has been found in the wastewater of New Atlantis and causing stomach ailments among its
People
citizens.
joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake.
Yeah, I'd love to encounter House of Varun.
Who you seen? It's
Okay.
You have that. You talk and get paid. I spread the news. It's a classic win-win.
Win-win. I've finished interviewing the business owners in the welfare.
Hey, that's great. Thanks so much. Did everything go all right?
Yeah. I get why your bosses didn't want to know. Everything
Glad
was
to hear it. I'm looking forward to reading through your notes. I can't thank you enough for helping me out. I'll send you a copy of the story if it gets published. There's
cool, yeah.
nothing
That'd
like
be
seeing
great.
your name in print.
Oh, so you are going to give me a credit on the article. That's cool. Guess I didn't have to ask for that.
Back to the grind.
Cool. And that is a wrap on that. Well, this was a very, very productive trip to New Atlantis.
If you ever
I do want to try
find
talking
yourself
to
with
this
a
guy
hot
one more
lead,
time.
we will do our best to protect your anonymity.
You think?
Administrations come and go in the big city.
All right, no, he doesn't know anything. I was curious if, like, after you do the quest for her, if he would have something for me, but he does not. So yeah, it's you know, now that we've cleaned up some stuff in New Atlantis that needed doing, and we turned in that quest with Walter and everything, I think it is time to get back to the. Oh, this is just a standing quest that I have now. Find news stories for SSNN. That's not like a thing I can like. No, you can't track that. That reminds me, I don't know if I've addressed this yet. But if you look on my, maybe I did. I feel like maybe I talked about this on another video. But if you look at my missions here, you'll note that there's one that's missing from my miscellaneous tab here. If I go over to my all tab, you can still see it. Legendary ship, Space Scavenger Blatadea. I was really looking forward to doing that once I got an upgraded ship with upgraded weapon systems. But it seems I missed my chance, which actually makes me very sad. You can still track this, set it as a quest objective. But if you try to set your course for it or show on map, and you can see on the bottom of my screen that I am clicking those buttons. But that ship has moved on. So hopefully I'll encounter it somewhere else. It's just moved locations. And it'll be somewhere else for me to run into later in the game. I definitely hope so. But unfortunately, I missed my chance to have that, you know, epic space battle. Which is just sad. So I went to... I've apparently been to both of these places already. But right, find the artifact on these two planets. Let's start with the moon, and then we'll do the planet second. So apparently the one on the moon... I've landed on this moon before, apparently. Interesting. Maybe I went here to do some surveying at some point. Anywho, abandoned cryolab is the place we're supposed to go, so let's do it. Let's get right into it. No need to beat around the bush anymore. Let's continue increasing our artifact collection, shall we? Mission updated legendary ship Spacer Scavenger Blatatoa? Really? Oh, is it because I selected it before? Did it switch back to what's happening right now? Okay. I think I just had the wrong thing selected, and that's what happened. Whoa. Where's my ship? What is happening right now? Okay. Stand by. Why is my ship way over here? Speak with Trevor? Who's Trevor? I'm gonna fast travel back to my ship because I have questions. First of all, speak with Trevor is not... Oh. Oh, that quest is speak with Trevor. Why is it telling me stuff about that quest right now? That confused the crap out of me. Okay, well,
I'm up for a little adventure.
So the reason I wanted to come back to my ship, at least the primary reason, was because I want to get an hour's sleep in, get the rested bonus, get my health back to full, and all that good stuff. And then, like... yeah, like, why didn't my ship land there? Did I accidentally click nearby or something? Oh no, it did it again. At least I can see my ship from here now. Well, no, I'm not mad I did that. I mean, fast traveling back here was definitely the faster way to well, get back here. I have a feeling that this place is not going to be just empty and free for me to waltz through. Ooh, took some damage from that. Cliptics, huh? Great. What was going on here? Did I get burned? Oh. Extreme solar radiation. Just here. A contraband cache with a master lock on it? Alright, hold on. I am getting shot from something. Oh, you. Asshole. Alright. We're gonna go deal with this guy first. If I can. Don't run. I hate it when you run. Why do they always run? I guess we're checking out the side building first. Ow! Crap, I saw that was broken, but... so it's just not possible to get into this building? It's just meant to be a sniper roost for that dude that attacked me? I guess. Well, okay, fine. One less place to loot and explore. Move on to this contraband cache over here. With the master lock. A lot of choices. It says this fits somewhere. Like that, and then this one? Yeah, nice. None of the fours fit again. Alright, yeah, let's see, find a couple twos that work, like... Yeah, like this, and then this. I like it. Ooh, this 4 works this time. We can do that. And then, yeah. Yeah. Five black market antiquities. And 3 sentient AI adapters. Don't mind if I do. Frontier tire. Isn't there a third enemy up here? Maybe not. Wait, was there? Never mind. Alright, I can go down.
Get in position! Soldier down!
This dude apparently didn't hear the gunfire. Actually startled the crap out of me. For him to just be leaning against the wall like that, I was not expecting that. Deep Seeker spacesuit, no thanks. Did he like damage my vision or something? Nope, still just the extreme solar radiation thing. I'm just gonna be apt to take heavy damage the whole time I'm here. Like you see on my if you look at my health bar, there's a part of it is a yellow bar. And I think that's what it means by suit protection depleted, is that it reduces my health. But what I think I'm noticing, and maybe I'm just imagining it, but the longer I'm here, I feel like it's the yellow bar is getting bigger. Ballistic weapons permanently do an additional 5% more critical damage. That is amazing for my build. Thank you very much. That's definitely a big win. Okay. Wait a minute, is that it? Oh yeah, downstairs, right. Duh. Forgot about that path real quick. Oh, here's the facility proper. Okay, underground facility. Understood. Understood. Let's do the thing. I know I said I wasn't going to do this thing anymore, but just something about today makes me think I'm going to get lucky. I'm feeling lucky. I want to roll the dice once more. See if we can get some cool legendary gear or something out of it. Alright, we're in the underground facility now. Considering, I'm getting pretty comfortable with this game and the controls at this point. We might switch it up to hard mode soon. It's been something on the back of my mind. I think I could handle hard. It's obviously the story elements and stuff I care about the most, but Now that I'm not like getting wrecked in ship battles and getting one-shot by space pirates, I'm feeling more confident, like I could probably handle an increase in difficulty. I did see the vent. Oh, look at this. Dead scientist. There's apparently a cave in here. I can hear some enemies through here. Now this is just ice, right? So kind of feel like I want to test this, even though it's going to let the enemies know I'm here. No. I guess we really do need to use the fence to get any further into here.
Enemy found.
Found, you say? What in the hell? Oh, you're in here? Nice. Guess I can shoot you through that. I would hope so, since I was for sure being shot through that. Oh, and that's openable. And that's another dead end. Okay, say no more. Where's the other? Oh god, they came up here. Okay. Pretty sure I've looted that synth leatherware about 30 times, but yeah, lots of first aid and stuff here.
Secure.
Huh. You suck at searching then if you think the place is secure. I wasn't even sneaking. I was being loud and very clearly not dead. I really like this this environment here. This feels very this is at the very least not like I haven't seen a copy of this yet. This is all new looking. It's really interesting. Like I really like this like what did they call this place again? I mean underground facility, but abandoned cryogenics lab. It's really interesting, like they like there's this underground facility here, and like it's had some cave-ins and like a bunch of frozen stuff. The scientists here are all frozen bodies, and like the place is so like wrecked that in order to navigate through it you have to go through these ventilation shafts. It's really cool. Like I don't know if this is procedurally generated or not, because I haven't run into anything even remotely like it before, but this feels very handcrafted to me. I mean, it makes sense that this would be a handcrafted location because it's where one of the artifacts are, but I've definitely found the artifacts in some mines that seemed pretty generic. This place seems unique though. firing. It's a level... Wait. Yes? No? Something I was zoomed in on. Yeah, on the other side of that wall, maybe? Is a level 52 elite, which... I'm suddenly wondering if... Holy crap! Look how many enemies there are here. I should have been using that power sooner.
Need eyes on the target.
Yeah, let's just chill for a minute and let the enemies calm down. I'm not level 52. So this mission I'm on right now, which is the main story mission, I might be underleveled for it. Like the ecliptics I was running into so far in this facility were all under my level, by some of them by quite a bit. Which made me feel pretty confident that I was the right level for this mission, if not over-leveled for it. But seeing this like level 52 elite, like I'm, what, level 43? I don't know. Unexpected to find an enemy that powerful in here. Interesting, more contraband. Pork degenerative tissues. I guess they were doing some illegal shit in this laboratory. Kidney dish. Fun. That's not what I'm going to do. This. There don't seem to be any enemies through... Well, I mean, maybe they're through that way. It looks like I can't open this door up here. Yeah, I definitely can't. Looks like this is the only way to progress. Can I just say, as someone who likes to make sure they explore everything, I'm really appreciating I can take a whole display projector. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the precipitate.
Stay sharp.
Sword of Damocles. I know I've seen that one before.
Be prepared.
No, they're in that room. Sorry, I got distracted mid-sentence. Most of the dungeons in this game have been very open and like lots of different passageways and options as far as like which direction to go first. But as someone who likes to be a completionist and like explore everything, I'm loving how linear this dungeon in particular has been so far. Let's check out the computer. I'd love to learn more about what they were doing here. Oh, nice, and I think we're going to. Communications Mail Systems, Shannon Palermo, Marzana Project Coordinator Liaison. So this was the Marzana Project. Charlie's Concerns, Dr. Lars Gayatri. Hey Shannon, Charlie wanted me to bring up some issues with the lab again. For what it's worth, I think we should at least do an evaluation. Our initial system setups don't account for the environment outside of the lab. You know RI won't let us do anything to fix it officially if we don't have something solid. We're all on the same ship here. Now that's out of the way. Time to grab a drink. I'll come down to your office after shift 2. Lars. Lars and Shannon are buddies, I guess, or maybe more. So this is an email to Shannon, who is the person who owns this computer, from Dr. Lars Giatti, they affectionately call each other Lars and Shannon, but they're on a first name basis, is all I mean by that. So this is interesting that Charlie, no last name yet, was concerned. Like, it doesn't say what he was concerned about specifically, but it sounds like generally he's concerned that the lab systems don't account for the cold, harsh environment outside of the lab. I guess it's not cold actually, right? It had extreme solar radiation outside. But based on what I'm seeing inside with all the frozen stuff, I assume their cryogenic systems failed and like caused like cave-ins and it to be really cold in here, and things to get cryogenically frozen in here, like those two frozen scientists we found. So Charlie's concerns, I guess, were probably warranted, right? This was a Ryujin facility, huh? No wonder they have contraband and stuff around here and doing shady shit. From Ryujin Liaison, official response, Project Marzana Liaison Shannon Palermo. Your request for additional resources to address the issues outlined in your previous communication has been reviewed. The decision has been made to deny these resources at this time. Evaluated risks are well within acceptable parameters. Proceed with the project as scheduled. They didn't care, and everyone here paid the price. Typical Ryujin. Serious problem. From Charlie Jorgensen. So now we're going to hear more about what Charlie's concerns were, or about a serious problem he's identified. Shannon, this is important. The issue with the cryo connectors for the lab and the ambient environmental fluctuations we talked about, it's more serious than I originally thought. So I'm right that the environmental problems caused the quote-unquote cryo connectors to break down and malfunction in here. I think we need to halt the current experiments, pause the whole program, and upgrade the labs. We're all in danger here, including you. Please do the right thing and at least have someone look into it. So I may be reading these out of order, and this is what came first. I don't know. I feel like, Anyway. From Marie Bacaba, encryption task completed. My team has completed implementation of the CSHET encryption. All project data going forward will be encrypted automatically as it is uploaded onto the local servers. I have also personally overseen the encryption of our older Marzana project data. Oh, interesting. So this is like later on, after the end of the Marzana project. So there's some new project about to happen here. I agree the value of this data cannot be overstated, and I support any further efforts to lock down possible leak vectors through the scientists and staff here. Oh, they're going to kill the scientists, I see. During our efforts, we have found multiple cases of indiscretion among the staff that pose security risks. As a first additional step, I recommend we prevent any project data from being loaded onto personal slates. Please let me know how to proceed. Thanks, Marie. And that's all the tidbits we get about this, the world building for this facility. At least for now. And all that's left here, I think, is to go through this door and deal with the scary, scary man on the other side. But first I think I'll deal with the fact that my health is mostly empty right now. I'm just looking to see if I accidentally picked up any food at any point here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Ships of the Line cereal, synthetic by nature. Yummy. Alright, so I have a stolen emergency kit. Let's see if it'll let me use it. It seems to keep changing its mind about whether or not I can do this. It did use it. Nice. Like that. That's going to get me back close to full health, so let's call it a day there. And let's save my game before I get any deeper into this nonsense. I would love to get like a sneaky headshot with my hard target on this really high level dude before I get caught. I don't think the game's gonna let me do that though. God, I can do this again. So they're over there. There's some other guys over in here. No one in this specific room I'm in, although I worry about windows. More floors below me also notably. This guy with the axe is really itching for a fight. Straight up looking out that window right now. Surprised he can't see me. I mean, there's apparently no one in here, so let's open the door. What have I got to lose? Interesting. Oh. Hi. Damn you. Why do they always freaking run? I'm just gonna sit here until it goes back to hidden because I don't think the enemies are smart enough to... Oh! Hi. You guys like coded to not be able to leave this room? That was really weird. That was weird, right? Oh, it's your body making that noise. Looks like those chuckleheads in the next room have lost track of me. Oh, research lab always fools me. It looks like a med kit. But, I mean, I think it actually is a med kit, but then, like, you can't pick it up because it's part of that workstation. I was giving this place all these compliments about being linear, but it is anything but linear at this juncture. I guess let's head this way and try and make our way towards those super high level ones I saw before. Or like on the other side of this wall. Like there. Can I get to them from here? Maybe I can. Maybe I need to return to my compliments about this place being linear. Because there was a few different ways I could go, seemingly, but I think there's only one left, which is this way. I'm hidden again. chill on the feet if I have to. We fighting or what? They all ran away again. Oh, woof. You want to make me eat my words about them running away like cowards. This one is, though. Why did they make me chase them? It's so annoying. Just fight me! Fight me, you cowards! Alright, there's a whole mess of stuff going on down there, but I'm... Is he actually standing right there? I can't tell because of my power. Right in the butt. Nice. Oh boy. Yeah, I officially take back my compliment about this place being linear. Look at all these different directions I can go right now. Well, I killed some enemies down here. And this room down here is clear, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna head down here. I'm not gonna go through any doors yet. I hope and assume that this door goes... Oh. I need a special key to go through that door. Interesting. I hope and assume that that door goes just into the next room, I was gonna say, but that I could see from the other direction, but it's apparently got some unique stuff going on. Need to find a special access key here somewhere. I would think there'd be like a... I don't know. Dead scientist or something down here. Cryogen. Oh, it is letting me use my digipix for this. Huh, I wonder if I'd clicked on that roof thing. No, I definitely did click on it. And it didn't let me. So maybe some places where they need a special key, you can hack them also? That's the takeaway I'm going with for right now. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but... Huh. Oh man, look at all these choices. I'm spoiled for choice here. Well, definitely not that, right? Be like, I don't know, maybe that. I don't freaking know. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Glad that worked out. Definitely planned that whole thing. Definitely not freewheeling it here. Okay, well, we got the door open now. But I don't know, I feel some kind of way about this. I want to go back up there, basically, is the way I feel. I'm gonna unlock this door also, though. Uh-oh. Ooh, I messed up, probably. Welp. Yeah, I screwed up. Because I don't have any more singles left to complete the puzzle. Crap. Yeah, that's fine. I spared the digipick. Ooh, this one's just a storage room. Love that. Love that a lot. Was the other one also just a storage room? It felt more significant than that to me. But maybe I just didn't... I was too scared to give it a good look, honestly. No, no, this is a way down, deeper. Deeper, deeper still. Alright, we're going back up. Back up, back around. Into here. Oh, this is cool. This is like a piece of wall that got pried open. This is like not a natural way to get in here. They probably didn't have the security skill I had, so they couldn't get past. Look, look, look. There's the big boy right there. That must be the final room of this dungeon, and they're just like making me circle around it and shit. Wait, are they able to... Oh my god, okay. Apparently that's not a window, it's like a balcony. Wait, what? How did he just... I'm very confused. I'm just gonna speedrun search this room real quick. To be much of significance in here. There's vents here that go to here. These and this leads down further. What the fudge? Is this open? Oh, it is. It's a broken window. Well, I'll be damned. Actually, no. Screw that. Big guns for this boy. Got him. Nice. Man, he had me worried, but that wasn't too bad. So he's probably the biggest enemy in this whole dungeon. I'd be shocked if I found anyone stronger than him. So that's probably my best chance of getting like a good piece of loot out of here. I'm certainly excited to search him. Wasn't there another one I killed up here? Am I going crazy here? There was two of them up here. There was 1000% two of them up here. Did his body fall down? Did I not kill him? Question mark. Oh, here he is. I don't know if he like... And here's like a third way down, although this one looks... Well... Oh my god, I can actually break through this wall. Oh my god, there's so many different paths for me to take now. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, he ended up giving me crap anyway. Although this might be interesting. Superior? I don't think I've ever seen the superior quality yet. Wasn't anything too interesting. Now I'm wondering about like everything. Can I break through windows? Like where does this take me? Oh! Well, that's actually a huge relief. So this takes me down, and then there was another way around the other way. Okay. Here's my feeling on this. Let's go back in here. Down here. Through here. And we'll go down here this way first. Feels correct to me. Do it this way. There's one right over there. They're coming up from even further down. This place is huge. Holy crap. Uh-oh. I'm encumbered now. Let's get rid of this rip shank. I feel like extended mag maelstrom. Don't need that. Honestly, radioactive ripshank? It's epic, though. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't need 6 sealant. Don't know where I got that. I don't need the Tau Gray rheostat. I've apparently got 5 water, the resource water. I'm gonna get rid of that too. Pork degenerate tissues is not contraband. Thought it was. Okay. Wait, is this a big dead end? Or did it just not? Oh, it is, isn't it? This is a big dead end. I love it. I'm obscenely happy over this being a big dead end. I feel almost compelled to. Okay. Definitely cannot go through that window. Oh, I love it so hard. So this really was just a little storage closet like the other one. Which means we're back to this being a linear play. Oh, whoops. Linear place, and then I immediately like go the wrong way. Linear-ish place, meaning this way is the only way forward. And I love that. The only unexplored path remaining. I love the attention, wet floor. But it's not a wet floor, it's like a ball. Guess if you're in need of a caution sign. So there's definitely a way down, but I mean... See, like, why even bother stealthing? Look how far away it was, and he was just like, I see you. I mean, this is all one big room. I can just go down at any point that I want to go down. Ooh, okay, okay. I just noticed that my health is really low, so let's go into my inventory. Do a little aid ski doodle here. I mean, I guess I don't really need to do that. We'll just use med packs for a bit. They're on my hot wheel for a reason. Oh, I don't like this room. Oh, this room is enormous. Downstairs, yeah, I'll get back to downstairs. Let's go up first. Alright, up leads to nowhere. Ooh, up doesn't lead to nowhere. Up leads to somewhere. Look at this. Progen utility key, nice. Get my ass kicked by enemies I don't know where they are, which is less nice. Alright, fair. Oh. Ugh. Dang it, I knew I was about to get over encumbered again. Well, I guess we're gonna do the rest of this place encumbered. Time to accept my fate as it is. Actually, maybe I don't have to. Yeah, let's do it. Rank 3 weightlifting. It was ready to go, might as well. And yeah, now I'm not encumbered anymore. That was a big boost. I like it. Jeez, where did you come from? Don't run. God, why do they always run? This is the actual worst. I'm completely lost in this facility now, by the way. My brain has ran out of capacity remembering all the paths I left behind me that I haven't taken yet. Oh good. I'm so glad this is a branching path that I've unlocked instead of a small little room like I was really hoping it would be. God dang this place. I don't like it anymore. Any compliments I ever gave it for being linear, I take them all back. Look at all these. Look, I can't. My indecisiveness is actually really affecting me right now. Like I feel like I can't even move forward. I feel like I need to go back up so I can re-explore one of the like 20 paths left behind me. Like this looks like something I can cut through, but I'm scared to try. Because so badly I'm hoping that it's not, you know? Oh, what in the actual heck? This is that thing, right? I'm back here? Okay, good. Well, I guess let's go down here. I don't freaking know. Let's do some parkour. I'm so lost. There's no way that this exists for no reason. Oh, I see. I'm missing a step. Marzana project data. Fascinating. Harvested organs. What? Marzana partial project data. Protected by Seshat encryption, authorized access only. Property of Marzana project. All content exclusively owned and controlled by Ryujin Industries. I was really expecting that to be more interesting than it is. I wonder if I can bring that to the Freestar Rangers to get it decrypted. Oh, wait, there's another. No, that was just a window. I tried shooting that. I can't get through. Try not to break my ankles here. Alright, so that path is kind of explored. I don't feel completely satisfied with it, but... Wait, have I looked this way yet? Oh yeah, I did, right. That was the... I used the key to get through there. Right, and I need to explore... Yeah, here. This big-ass room had a lot more going on in it than I was able to explore before. Oh god, what? Just picking up a lot of useless crap. Don't need sealant, thanks. Wow, I'm actually... I don't know, this is definitely a maze. It's definitely meant to be a maze. The deeper I get in here, the more it really feels that way. Like just a total labyrinth. Right, and then I went here, and I went up there, and I went down here. Gotta be a path forward through this room. I mean, I can go deeper in this room, so maybe that's the answer. Down. Keep going down. What bothers me is I've got this itch in the back of my head right now, back of my mind, that I missed it. There was like a turn I abandoned to go a different way a long time ago. And I don't remember my way back to it or what it even looked like. But there's something in my brain telling me that it's so. I mean, I guess it's worth starting to pay attention to where the actual quest marker is. It's on the level that I'm on, like, right now. In that direction. Can I drill through this? No. Huh. Oh my, oh gosh. Did I go up here ever? I mean, I don't know, this place is such a maze. Such a crazy maze. Crazy mazy. Oh yeah, I think I poked my head in here. Well, like this feels like an unexplored path. Oh, I remember this. Okay, okay. Right, but I wasn't able to get through there. What about this way? This feels new. This feels new and significant. Any more enemies? See, I wonder if Project Marziana here by Ryujin was for this, was all for the artifact. Because they dug all their way down to it under this.
We are the worthy.
Whoa! What did he say? We are the worthy? You've gained 1 quantum essence? What? Hello? Tell me there's no body? We are the worthy? Is that what he said? I was so caught off guard by that. I wasn't expecting there to be someone in here. I wish I had saved right before I came in here so I could replay that. We are the worthy? The thing their ships can do, like whenever I'm about to destroy one of their ships, it just disappears. And that guy, and they have this weird cloaking teleporting system on their ships. And then that guy seemed to have like a personal cloaking teleporting system himself. Like it seems like he teleported down here to... Although I don't get why, like they clearly have some crazy tech. Like why are they not collecting the artifacts themselves? Why are they waiting? Like, do they need us to touch them first? This is my running theory now. Is that like when we handle the artifact, something happens to us, right? If we're the first one to handle it. We get those visions, the sounds, the music, the lights. I have a theory that there's some sort of security, it's some sort of security measure on the artifacts that prevents them from being moved by the Starborn specifically. Maybe the Starborn are like ancient enemies of the aliens that created the artifacts in the temples. And the Starborn aren't able to extract them themselves. They need humans to extract them, but they're trying to stop us from reaching their level, from gaining the weaponry or technology that the aliens are offering to humanity through these artifacts. Because maybe they wiped out the ancient alien species, but the aliens left a failsafe. They left the powers with humans so that humans could become as powerful as they once were and face the Starborn. Wouldn't that be a really cool story to the game? I would love for that to be it. That would be really cool. I'm having fun just thinking about the implications and everything right now. Wow. Wow. What a crazy, unexpected encounter. I was not expecting a Starborn here. I feel like I need to like triple, quadruple check that there's not like a Starborn body over here. He really did vanish when I killed him, I guess. Like with the ship, he was not, like, even catching me completely off guard. He did almost kill me, but not a major threat, you know? Wow, wow, wow. And let's not forget, I just got something called a quantum essence. As I was saying, just got something called a quantum essence. Quantum essence, please. Quantum essence. All? Yeah, I guess the all menu will be alphabetical, right? I'm fine if it's not an item I can look at. Yeah, it would be right here. I'm 100% sure it said quantum essence. Not an item I can look at. I guess let's look at the powers menu. Oh. Bottom left corner, you see it? Increases Starborn power regeneration speed for 60 seconds. Those seem like a very rare, valuable items to... Oh! Do you see what else I see? Now it says 3 undiscovered temples. So my theory was right. The only reason that it said 2 is because we had 2 extra artifacts for which I hadn't discovered the temples yet. Now that I've found another artifact, we're up to 3 undiscovered temples, which makes me think the two undiscovered ones I had before here are ones that Vladimir's not going to be able to find. Ones I'm going to have to stumble upon, like I did for 2 out of the ones I've found so far. But now that I have another artifact, it's up to 3. So there's 1 temple for each artifact, and potentially enough artifacts, you know, presumably to fill out this entire thing. Every dot here is a power, I would guess. This seems like a really rare special item for them to make it just a consumable like this. I don't know. Toggle power names. Oh, right. I don't know why I'd ever want that to be off, but okay. I mean, if you want this to look cool, I guess. Wow. Wow, I feel like so much significant stuff just happened. I mean, I don't know why I thought these would be normal artifact extractions. This crazy facility, working my way through it, was just magnificent. I really enjoyed this. I mean, I know I seemed like I was like freaking out over all the different paths and stuff, but I loved it. I loved this facility. It was unique. Unique design, like really cool looking and interesting. You had to navigate it in a different way than you do like most of the facilities I've been through on this game so far. Found my way down to the very bottom. Got what we came for. I'm not going to bore y'all with me finding my way back out of this facility. I'm really hoping it's going to let me fast travel, but I'm not banking on it. But this is just like a really perfect spot. I've been running way over because I just couldn't stop. Like, I wasn't going to leave this on a cliffhanger, but now we've got the exciting conclusion. A Starborn ambushed me at the artifact. We managed to defeat him. We got the new artifact. We've got a new thing called quantum essences that we can use, and we've discovered there's more hidden temples. Wow, what an exciting time to be alive here in the Starfield. But here is the perfect place to end this video. Thank you everyone for watching. How exciting this episode has been. I will see you all next time. As always, have a fantastic day.